Okay, that's it. So yeah, we already are on YouTube, and I will just make a quick introduction about TNT. TNT is a communication platform used to help people to speak the language that they have choose for their life, lives. And we are here not to teach you anything. We are here just to have a good time, and to make you comfortable to speak up. That's it, And one of the things that we share here, and we ask you to do, is to be respectful, treat the people well as you want to be treated, and enjoy this time, because this time is a time for fun, or to speak, and that's it, guys. So we're gonna, let me see, we have 8 people here. I don't know if, Junior, what do you think? We can share a small rooms, or we can be here? What do you think? Yeah. So Junior will create a small room to make the environment better to speak, and all people will have the opportunity to speak, and that's it. And 10 minutes before the end, we will bring you back, and we want to know about your experience here on TNT. And that's it, guys. So I see you 10 minutes before the end, and that's it, guys. So Junior, you can divide. Just a sec, guys.
Junior, split the room.
Go there.
Split, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to split you guys in half. So the heads and the arms are going to go through one room. The legs stay in the other. All right.
Oh my God.
No, look, 4 of us are going to the other room and the other 4 are staying here. So if you guys receive an invitation, you can click to accept it, or maybe you're going to be moved automatically. See you guys in the other side.
Nice.
All right. And Mr. Bruno, I'm going down there too with them. If you need anything, you can just call me back.
Okay, man. Thank you, bro.
Nice.
So that's it, guys. We are here, so let's move on. Let's start the meeting. So I want to know about you. So I'm gonna choose one to present yourself. I want to start with Mr. Eduardo. Mr. Eduardo, can you please present yourself for us?
Yeah, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. So today I'm not walking. I am happy. And so it's more easy to speak up, no? So
Yeah.
I'm Eduardo, I'm from Curitiba. So a little about me, I've been studying English a long time. I imagine some of you are studying English in the same way. And so last year I decided to study seriously English, and for this I'm here today. So I have a 4-year-old son, and so I'd like to share with you. So this week, the last week, my son studied with me, and so I was so proud with it. And so he tried to speak English, and so and of course I try to teach him some words. And so I think these ways we can start, no? And so how about you, Bruna?
So good morning, everyone. So I'm Bruna. I'm 31 years old, and I'm from São Paulo, but I'm living in Dublin. And I'm working in a pricing area. And I'm here to speak more and improve my conversation and my listening. like you all. And yeah, I love to travel and meet new people. That's it for the moment. And how about you, Johnny?
Hey everyone, good morning. So I'm Johnny, I'm 26, I'm Christian. I live in Osasco, São Paulo. But for now I'm traveling here in Guarujá. And yeah, I'm excited for this moment, guys. I like the video, Bruno. Thank you for bringing this topic. And that's it. Thank you.
My pleasure, my friend, my pleasure. So you are next to me, bro. You're not today, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice, bro. So guys, my name is Bruno. I'm 32 years old. I'm married. I live in Santos City, and I work at a freight forwarder company for 9 years, and there I'm part of the collection team. And it's a pleasure to be here to see you guys and know that you are good, you know. And let's go, guys. So the question number 2 is, what is your personal definition of time to change? In my opinion, time to change is when you see that in some part of your life you need to change your path, you know, in order to achieve something new in your life, or to go out of your comfort zone, you know. Sometimes we need to do it, because if we don't, we will gonna be stuck in the same place, and we will not evolve, you know, as a person. Yeah, that's it. And what about you, Bruna? What do you think?
I agree with you. I think we need to keep our eyes in some challenges, and the thing that's happening change all the time. So we need to keep changing with the things, because you cannot to wait so much for change, because you can lose many opportunities if you stay in your comfort zone for a long time. And yeah, we need to pay attention on the marketing, on the life, on the country that you live, in many opportunities that you can do with some things if you need to do it. And how about you, Edward?
For me, I think changes are very important in our life, but we take care. But sometimes uh, something is working well in our life and we go change. Because, for example, if I decided to change my work, my job, so it's okay. I think it's very interesting, but I need to think how this decision will change my environment around me. So how it will change the life of my son, the life of my wife. So I think changes are important, but some changes need to be about how it will change your environment, because this environmental support you. So if you don't have the support, sometimes changes are bad. So I think it's very interesting, but we take care with some decisions. And how about you, Johnny?
Hey, thank for asking. Just a parenthesis. I don't know. I can understand you very well, Eduardo. I think your audio for me. I don't know. It's only for me, but if you have a headphone, is maybe help to understand better. But yeah. I think I never take some time to reflect better about this time. But yeah, the time here on Earth is very short, I guess. So definitely we need to we need knowledge to because the time like is fast. Like this word now is already in the past, so I can't change more in the past. So like we need knowledge to how to use consciously this time, and yeah, I think time to change. I think this means for me maybe you be able be ready to new opportunities, like invest yourself, like Bruna are living in another country. It is a great experience, so I think when you invest in improve yourself and move, like make exercise, and I think it is the best way for you, like use your time with quality, so yeah, I think yeah, along this another question, you can discuss more about this topic, but it's very interesting because yeah, we need to be we need be smart to use the time, this gift.
Yeah, you have said something really good about a gift. I think time is a gift, because in no matter how money you have, no matter how the life that you have, time is something that is so precious, and it passed just one, and then you don't have it anymore, so it's really, it's a gift. I don't have other definition about time, and you just need to enjoy your time and use it in a better way. Yeah, that's it, guys. So next question is, in which moment of your life you realized that it was time to change? I want to start with Eduardo. What do you think, Eduardo? In which moment do you realize it?
I don't know. I think um, sometimes we are forced to make another the things different. No, sometimes you need to make a next step. For example, when I was young, I went to United States. How you know, Bruno? So if I had afraid in that period of my life, I never lived abroad. No, because I didn't have money, I didn't have English enough, and so sometimes you need we needed to be a little we need I don't know, man, how can I say, but so I need to believe in ourselves. No, sometimes we need to make the first step to get some better things. So who have afraid to invest never will take the benefits of the decision. No? And so I think is it. Sometimes it's not a wrong or true way, but sometimes we need to just take the first step. And how about you, Bruna?
So I think totally agree with you, Eduardo, because in 2018, I came here to Ireland to make my exchange program, and I passed 2 years investing my money on this exchange because I didn't have money, and I don't have a rich family. So it's a big challenge for me. And without English as you, it's pretty hard. So now I can see my evaluation. I don't know if it is correct word, because we started in beginner, so if I've never tried to do it, it's never happened now. So you need to keep paying attention and give it step by step. And one day you can achieve your goals if you continue I don't know the name, perseverance. So I totally agree with you. And about you, Johnny?
Yeah, just perseverance. I think is perseverance, something like that.
Perseverance. Yes,
Yeah.
thanks. So yes,
So
that's
yeah, the question number 3 about thinking it is, I think in different contexts of our life, like in different moments, like in professional or like a simple thing. Oh, now I need make more exercise because I'm very sedentary, And then I think the small things is involve your choice also, but yeah, I think w- w- when decision about professional things, because this sometimes more hard, but involves financial things and other people's, especially if you're responsible for provide the stuff for your house, for help your family, uh, and so yeah, like I think Eduardo said something like that, like the necessity. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Oh, some things happen, and you need move. And I think in these times of increase necessity allow you to increase, you improve. So sometimes the lives obligate us to make a choice to change. Like a pandemic. Like we have learned a lot of things. But yeah, in my life, I think recently about I make this decision to make a exchange program for US. I made it a working travel for 4 months. It was wonderful experience. And then more recently, I changed my position. I'm achieving a dream in the work. So I work with in the electricity market. I'm in a good company, in Brazil. So, and yeah, this started a long time ago when I started to study about the topic today. I'm qualified about this topic. That's open the doors for me. That's important. We can only see the wait. My turn. My. Sometimes we don't have the perfect chance. When something, if you are waiting a perfect chance, uh knocking your door, sometimes you lose a great opportunity. So sometimes uh you're not totally ready but if the opportunity appears for you, you need to get, so yeah, and be courage for that.
Yeah, you brought up something really good, because sometimes people think that they will be prepared for that moment. I mean, you are already, how can I say it? Yeah, you are ready for that chance, and sometimes you are not ready. You will learn doing it. That's the thing. Really good, man. And in my case, one of the big changes in my life was when I became father. Because uh, before I became father, I was a normal person. I mean, I hang out with my friends. I in that time I already met my wife, but we were on a relationship, just not uh not engaged. I mean, And when I found out that I became a father, I freak out, you know. I freak out because I was young in that time. I was 20, 22 years old, yeah. And I had 9 months to be a better person, you know, with more responsibilities, with more, you know, with more everything, you know. I need to improve myself, to grow up, you know, and become a real man, you know, uh, uh, the head of the house. I mean, you know. And in a short time, I realized that I changed a lot, you know. And for me, it was the game change, you know, because uh, you 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 have a child is something completely crazy because you love that little person and you need to provide for this person. And when you don't have any experience to provide something for someone, it's hard to learn, you know. But with time and patience, you will learn. And if you have the support of your family, it will become something not easier, but more easy. Not more easy, easier. The process is easier to learn, you know. Yeah. And it was a really good experience, you know. Yeah, that's it, guys. So let's go to the next one. Let me see here. Number 4. Why people need to change in some situations? What do you think, John?
1 second, bro. 1 second.
Yeah.
Bro, sorry. If you want to choose another person, 1 second.
Okay.
My brother's
No
coming.
problem. No worries. So, Bruna, can you answer this first?
Yes. So I think you said in definition how the people need to change mainly in a quick time because you didn't have any experience and you was very younger. So sometimes you need to do these things quickly because the life don't have a manual. So we need to learn a lot in a short time. So sometimes you can have this time, we take our time to do something, but sometimes you don't have this time. You need to learn and impression. So we need to be prepared. So it's hard, but I think we can grow up faster when this kind of situation happen with someone. So I think it's hard in that moment. So after uh, a bit time, you can see for behind and can realize what you grow up. So I think it's a good point to discuss because we need to do just to do it whatever you need to learn, you know. So it's I think that's my point of view. And about you, Eduardo?
Oh, interesting question, no? So for me, we have two ways of motivations in our lives. One of them is for love, like when I choose to go live abroad. And another way is a motivation for pain. When you are fired, for example, you need to change your life. And so sometimes you are, for example, you are thinking about get another job, and so you just think, but the life make this decision for you and fired you. You need change for a pain. This is for my point of view. And how about you, Bruno?
Yeah, so I totally agree with you, you know, or you can learn from pain or from love, you know. Yeah, that's exactly what I think, you know. And I probably most of the time people usually learn from pain, you know, because you need to pain. I mean, you need to move on because something is bothering you in that place, in that moment, you know. So you need to move on, and in that reason, I mean, from pain, you know. And it would be better if you learn from love, you know, because you have the action to do it, you know. But yeah, human beings are like this, you know. We can say anything. And yeah, I think uh, people need to change because something is bothering uh, these people, you know, these people. And when we are young, we usually think that we are good in that place and we don't need to change. But when we become older, we see that if we don't move on, we always be the same, you know. So people that have some experience, they usually move to another place from love, you know, as Eduardo said, yeah. And when you are younger, maybe you don't have this mindset, you know. Yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah. And what about you, John?
So yeah, very interesting this question. I think it is. I agree with you said, guys. But yeah, I think necessity. You know, people need sometimes. Like you bring a very great personal example about when you became a father. You have now a, concern about how to give the things for your son, and then you need to move, and yeah, I think other so white people need to change. So necessity is a one. Another for to sometimes the people are tired, like I'm tired of this my routine. I want change. Sometimes people has a dream to live abroad, to make something new, so yeah, I think you have a lot. Sometimes like I said before, the people are obligated to, like, yeah, accident happen in the family, lose someone, or like Edward says, in a pain, like uh sometimes some people need uh something like that happens to wake up for their life, so but yeah, we have a lot of different whys that people need to change.
Nice, man. Nice. Thanks for sharing. So number 5. That's I I think that you will like, guys. What is the most difficult part about change something? In my opinion, I think that the first step is the most difficult. Because when you start it, is like you are broken a habit. That you not broke, but you start a new habit. So when you start it and you keep it in your life, it's something that is really good. But the first step for me is the most difficult one. Yeah. And what about you, Bruna? What do you think?
So yeah, I agree with you, because when we do the first step, it's totally new for the most people, and until you achieve this goal, it's a long process. So I think the first step, it's pretty hard, and you need to keep a constance for achieve something, and it's pretty hard. So it's like when I start to learn English, I just jump for another day and never study because I have another time after today, for example, and I just keeping frequently on my classes when I need to do it quickly. So when I had the time, so just go on when I can study. So it's pretty hard to maintain our constancy and doing every single day. So it's hard. So the first steps until you have a better mindset, it's pretty hard. So how about you, Eduardo?
So I will take your example, Bruna, because it's very good. So for me, the most difficult part of some changes is about the challenges, is about the difficulties, no? Because good things we don't think about, we just live it. And your example about our learning with studying English is very interesting, no? Because so we don't think we get a better job when we are talking English. We don't think about we can consume products or services in English because it's normal, no? But we think how many times we need to spend studying grammar, how much hours we need to spend the time study vocabulary and speaking English. And so how much times we are studying English instead living with our family, living with our, hanging out with our friends. And so I think so the challenge, the difficulty is the main thing that are difficult to facing, no? In some changes, and the English is a good example. And so, how about you, Johnny?
I think Eduardo. So yeah, I think it's discipline. I think it is the most difficult because, like you said, guys, about give the first step. It is difficult because you need sometimes leave your comfortable zone, and when you like motivation, it is good for you start the things. Oh, I'm motivated to, but in general, the people are motivated. It start like 1-2 weeks, maybe 1 month, but then don't have discipline to accomplish. And I think this also happens because sometimes they don't have a clear objective, because like let's take learning an idiom like English, for example. When my case, when I made my work and travel, I have a necessity to the change to achieve a minimal level, like intermediate level, to accomplish my dream. So then I have a choice, or I had just money to pay the exchange program. I don't have money to pay a teacher particular for me. So then I started to study. I find TNT in 2020, and then but because I have a clear objective, a focus, one thing. This helps a lot when you have because sometimes the people want learn French or a new idiom, but don't have a clear why you want learn. So this helps a lot because sometimes you don't want to, like I don't want study, but when you need, no, I really need, because I need for this objective of my life. This helps a lot, and if you have discipline, when like you have discipline to go to the gym, when you don't have motivation, the discipline make you live, So I think that's it. Discipline in general, people don't have too much, and a clear objective, so that's it.
Nice, man. Yeah, we need to know what is the big why that we are doing that thing, that activity. Yeah, very nice, man. So I will jump the question because I want to know from you guys what are your experience about it, about I will read the question and you will understand. Tell us some changes that you have made that were good slash bad in your life? I want to know from you guys. What have you done to change some habit or some situation that was good or bad for your life? I want to know from you, Bruna.
Let's me thinking here. So I think it's the English. It's the best example in my life because I've never studied English when I was younger. On my public school, it's pretty bad. So when I start to speak English, it's changed my life in general. You know, the doors, the words, it's open a lot. So yes, I think the English it's very, very example because I started 4 years ago and no, 5 years. It's a good time. One year before my exchange program, so I just studied 2 times per week. And when I have arrived here, I was thinking that I learned something in Brazil, but when I come here, I can see that I didn't know anything. So I try to speak, and it doesn't happen. So because it's pretty hard when you need to do it without any choice to speak, you know. So yes, after learn a little English, I can talk with other peoples, with other countries. I can travel for other places here and meet new people. So English is a globally language. So I don't have any other example for you to know. I think English is the most. So how about you, Johnny?
Yeah, I was thinking something bad to share because I don't know, but for me, when Bruno made this question, it's natural to remember first the good things, you know, the good change in my life. So I was trying to challenge like thinking in a bad example because of course our life is not uh, we are here because of we made some bad some bad things also, like no good choice always, and we learn in these moments. But yeah, I didn't remember anyone. But yeah, for good examples, I think uh, when I changed my major in graduation, I can make a decision, and I really like it, you know. But I think the most important choice in my life when I accept Jesus, you know, like I'm a Christian, and I all my life I looking for this principle of the Christianity, you know, like the Bible guide me and in my decisions, and I think this helped me a lot in my life, you know, because I know what is good and what is not good for me, you know. I know what can add in my life and what is can add, you know. So I think the best decision in my life is follow the gospel, and yeah, that's it.
Nice,
Oh,
bro.
Eduardo, sorry, I
Yeah.
can.
No worries.
My bad.
Okay. So, so I think English is a good thing to speak about. So, as Bruna, I come from a public school, and so unfortunately, English it's not lead seriously. It's not teach seriously in public school, and so we graduated from high school with a lot lacks, a lot gaps in English. No, so When my son last week have a motivation for love to speak English with me. So I thought, no. So here I have an opportunity that I didn't have. Learning a new language very young. I think this is a key for learning English, you know. And if with English, I've been studying French. So of course, I study English much more because it's more important for my life. But a few days ago, I went to a grocery and I saw a capsule of coffee, and there was writing café au lait in French, and I could read that is coffee with milk, and I thought, oh my gosh, I couldn't understand, so it's amazing. I think this is very nice, no? When you are watching a movie and you see some translations and you think, so the actor don't, it's not a good translation. So I think this is a good changes in our lives, no? When you can see the results of your efforts, no? And the café au lait was very nice for me. And of course, my pronunciation is not so good in French yet, but it doesn't matter. No, I couldn't see the results of my efforts. So, and how about you, Bruno?
Yeah, really nice example that you gave us. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, in my case, you know, something that I regret a little bit is about English as well, because when I was young, as I said before, I don't know if you know, guys, I started to study English when I was 12 years old in a social project, and I spent there 5 years learning grammar, and I decided to quit it, you know. During some time, I spent my time just, you know, hang out and going to the gym, you know, but I wasn't investing myself, you know. I mean, studying, you know, maybe I could do a college, you know, a university, but I decided to just enjoy my life, you know, because I was young and immature, you know. And then when I discovered that I was becoming a father, everything changed, you know, because you start to think, oh my God, I would like to do that thing, but I didn't have not time and opportunity, but I didn't have enough maturity to do it, you know. I didn't think wisely, you know. So that's something that I think about bad examples, you know, in my life. And the good one is to come back to study English, you know. And as you said, guys, when you see the results in your life, you know, in real life, you can see that everything that you are doing pay off, you know, because you can see the results, you can see that you are evolving, you know, and it's something really good, you know. That's it, guys. So I think that we have time to answer just one more. Let me see here. Do you want to change something right now in your life? Very quickly, guys. What about you, Johnny? What do you think, man? What do you want to say?
Oh, yeah, I want to change my conditional, my physical condition, you know, like I'm trying to looking forward to be better should has more good health, you know, alimentation and physical exercise. So that's it.
Nice, man. What about you, Eduardo?
So if I had an opportunity to change something in my past, I think I started studying English before, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I am 40 years old, and I don't know, 30 years ago, we didn't have internet, and so the thing was a little more difficult, you know, to study. But I think if I could change something in my past, I will study English when I was more younger.
And right now, do you want to change something, some habits, or do something new for your life?
I don't know, maybe eat health foods.
Yeah, nice. It's a huge struggle, yeah. In my case, it's the same, you know. If I would change something in my life right now, I don't know. You know, I start to try to learn French, but it's something that I am struggling with because I don't have so much time and I'm so engaged in, you know, learning English. But I really want to do it, you know, and I will do, yeah. And what about you, Bruna?
I totally agree with Eduardo. The question number 8. If I can change something in the past, it's study English when I was a kid, because for us adults, so it's hard. But now I don't have anything that I would change right now. But in a future, futuro próximo, I would like to start study Italian and start to do a swim classes. So don't have a time to do it right now, but I can do. I would like to do in a short time in the future. And about you, Bruno?
Yeah, you know, yeah, French is something that I really want to do. I started, but I don't keep it, you know. So it's hard. It's hard when you have two different languages to learn. You know, it's something that you struggle with because you need to manage all the things, you know, around you, your job, your family, you know, your learning process, you know, guarantee that you are doing enough effort to learn it. So it's really hard, really complicated to manage all this. But life is like this, you know. You need to force yourself sometimes to do something good. Yeah, that's it, guys. So hello everyone. Hello. I want to know from you guys, how was the conversation in small rooms? Marcio, can you give your opinion about the conversation? How was it?
Very, very good. But I'm nervous. I'm studying English, but very good. I like to number 10. In my case, I watching in documentary, and yeah, and number 1, put God first. I watching documentary. Never give up in your goal story, for example. Thank you.
Really nice, bro. Really nice. Good words. Congrats, bro. Thanks for sharing. And Mr. Jefferson, I want to know from you. Let me see one good question to you answer, because you are a man that have a lot of wisdom, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to know from you.
It's a big responsibility, Mal.
I want to know from you about number 8 question. If you have the opportunity to change some decision that you made in the past, what would you change?
Yeah, I'm talking about the opportunity that I had when I was doing my doctorate in Brasilia, and I had the opportunity to study in Stanford, and I declined. I really declined because it was a difficult situation with my wife, and that time I can't change to United States just without my family.
Yeah.
It's a terrible situation, but we must to make some decisions in life. Sometimes not so easy, but you must to make decisions. And I think today that I made the right decision. But for you guys that are new, it's very good, this kind of this opportunity. It's yeah, you have opportunity, you go ahead. But sometimes not easy, as I said, sometimes it's not easy to change. You think about to be out of comfort zone is a good opportunity for you to grow your knowledge, in my case as a professor, but I had to decline. What to do?
Yeah. So thanks for sharing, Mr. Jefferson. Guys, I sent you some links. The first one is about our survey, you know, so please go there, give your opinion about the meeting. If we need to improve something, just let us know about it. The second one is about our YouTube channel. So please give us your thumbs up and follow the channel, you know, TNT there. And the last one is about, oh my God, our site, Talk and Talk. So please, if you want to learn something new, some language, go there and enroll to this, you know. Guys, I want to invite you to the next week, on next Saturday, to be here with me. Thank you for this moment, for this time of your lives, and have a nice weekend. See you in the next weekend, guys. Thank
See
you.
you, everyone.
Thank you,
Have a good day.
Bye.
Junior. Thank you, Johnny.
Guys,
Bye-bye.
See
thanks.
you.
Bye.
Thank you
Ciao.
for having me.
Bye.
Thank you
Good
very
to
much.
see you, Jefferson.